All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're having some issues with our hotspot here. I'm assuming just maybe not a great area for this hotspot or something like that, but thank you for bearing with me here. We're doing our best. We are at halftime here, so 38-19 our score. North Cedar with the lead. All right, so 3.5 minutes to go here before we get things underway for the second quarter. Wildcats are back on the floor getting some shots up. They trail 38-19. As North Cedar just now coming back onto the floor as they get ready for half number 2. Again, the winner of tonight's game will play again on Monday. They'll travel to Miles to take on the Easton Valley Riverhawks. Easton Valley sitting at 18-0 on the year. It's going to be a tough matchup for either side. But right now, fighting for the right to play on Monday. North Cedar now back onto the floor. So the Wildcats to my left, the Knights to my right. Getting some shots up as our clock continues to roll down here. 2.5 minutes to go before we get things underway. Wildcats did have some foul trouble there in that first half. Looking at the foul numbers, Marshall Vandevet has 1, Aiden Klosterman has 2, Jack Kramer and Marcus Shellhorn both have 3. So the Wildcats had 9 team fouls there in that first half. Not nearly as much foul trouble for the Knights. They just have 1 player to look at. Cale Unruh has 1, and then Tyler Jackson had 3 of the team's 4 fouls there in that first half. So 9 team fouls for the Wildcats, 4 for the Knights in half number 1. Of course, the team foul numbers reset for half number 2. I still got to worry about the individual foul numbers. So about 1:40 to go here before we get ready for half number 2. I'll take this time to take a look at our postseason bracket, who's going to be playing where, and what teams are in our bracket. So again, the winner will travel to Miles to take on Easton Valley. That'll be on Monday. Other games taking place on Monday. It'll be Prince of Peace hosting Marquette Catholic. Midland will travel to Wapello, and then Calumet-Wheatland will host Morning Star Academy. Whoever wins this bracket, this 9-team bracket, will play the winner of the other bracket. That game will be on February 27th for the right to go to state. So under a minute to go here before we get ready for half number 2. It's 45 seconds and counting. Again, 38-19 our score. And we're just tuning back in. I do apologize for the difficulties we're having tonight. I think it's something to do with our hotspot not connecting. Probably just not a good area for it, but thank you for bearing with me. I'm doing what I can here. As both teams getting set to come out for second half of play. If the stream does stop at some point, just stay tuned to the channel. I'll try to get the stream going again as soon as I can. As both teams come back onto the floor, Wildcats are going to start with the same 5 that started the game. They've got Benton, Abernathy, Kramer, Vandevet, and Klosterman. Looks like the Knights are going to go with their first 5. Unruh, Christ, Condon, Walshire, and Lang. Wildcats will have it first. Vandevet will throw it in. Klosterman will bring it up. As we get set to go here in half number 2, 38-19 lead for the Knights. Inbounds pass goes to Klosterman, and we're underway as Klosterman over to Abernathy on the left wing. Now over to Klosterman, or excuse me, over to Vandevet. Top of the key to Abernathy. He gets it to Vandevet. Skip pass over to Klosterman. Aiden Klosterman, 3-pointer on the way is no good. Rebounded by Condon of the Knights. He'll bring it up the floor. Bounce pass over to Lang, into the corner to Christ. Wide open look from three for Devontae Christ, off the mark, no good, back iron, rebounded by Klosterman. He's gonna slow it down, nearly loses it. Does get it back though, now he gives it over to Abernathy. Short corner to Benton. Kramer has a high post, attacking the hoop, he goes up with it, blocked away by Walshire. Fights to get the rebound off the block. Ends up in the hands of Benton, he knocks down a shot, but it was after the whistle, after it had gone out of bounds. So our score remains 38-19. Wildcats keep it. Kramer's going to inbound. Gets it into Van de Vet. I think we had a kicked ball there. As we're going to try it again. Kramer will throw it in once again for the Wildcats. Van de Vet's going to go way into the backcourt. Nothing wrong with that. You can just throw it back there. Don't have to worry about pressure. And Van de Vet brings it up over to Klosterman. Abernathy top of the key, back to Klosterman left wing. Short corner to Benton. He's going to take the mid-range jumper on the way. No good. Rebounded by Christ. Christ zooming down the court, crossing half court into the corner to Condon. Fakes a three. Right wing to Walshire attacking. He's going to go up with the floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Kramer. His pass is stolen away by Christ. 2-on-1. He goes up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Kramer again. He's attacking now, crossing half court. Has a right wing into the corner to Abernathy. Back to Van de Vet, into the corner to Abernathy again. He fakes a three, but they got him for a travel, it looks like. Had his feet moving a little bit there before he put up the shot. Coach Carls is telling him to just shoot, just catch and shoot. Inbounds pass goes to Christ, guarded by Klosterman. Skip pass down to Walshire. Now gets it back to Christ, top of the key, inside to Unruh. He's going to go up with it. His shot is good. Cale Unruh gets the first basket of the second half for the Knights. North Cedar leads at 40-19, 6.5 to go in the third. Van de Vet top of the key to Abernathy. Now over to Van de Vet. He gives it short corner to Benton. Thinks about it. Now over to Kramer. Marshall Van de Vet fakes a three, dribbles to his left, takes a three-pointer. It looks like it was partially blocked. Rebounded by Unruh. Walshire takes the long pass, attacking in the full court, puts it up, it's good. As Gage Walshire gets it to go on the fast break. 42-19, 6 minutes to go in the third. Klosterman has a right wing, inside to Benton, back out to Klosterman. He gets to Van de Vet and back to Klosterman right wing, into the corner to Abernathy. Takes one dribble, gives it into the Benton in the high post. His shot's no good, rebounded by Walshire. He's going to give it over to Unruh, and the Knights will have it. Over to Christ. Looking to get across half court. Crosses the half court line, out to the corner to Condon. Joe Condon, three-pointer from the corner is no good, left it a bit flat. Rebounded by Kramer, double team comes right away. He's in some trouble, we got a foul. I think it's gonna go against Walshire, that'll be his first. That's Walshire's first, team foul number 1 in the half. Kramer will throw it in. Klosterman's gonna bring it up. No full court pressure being applied by the Knights now. As Wildcats setting to run a set play here. Van de Vet dribbling right, gets it to Klosterman. Short corner to Kramer. Now back to Klosterman. Over to Abernathy. Top the key to Van de Vet, thinks about a three. Thinks better of it, over in the right wing to Klosterman. He will take a three on the mark, no good, just off the mark. Klosterman, great hustle there to try to get the ball, and he did end up saving the possession. As they say, it was out of bounds off of the Knights, so great hustle there by Aiden to save the ball. As Wildcats will keep it. Kramer to throw it in for Central City. Inbounds pass goes to Van de Vet, just a couple feet in front of the half-court line. Uses a screen from Benton. He's going to take him top of the key. Three on the way is no good. Rebound is fought for. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Christ, I believe. It's going to be off the Knights. Wildcats will keep it. Looks like it's going to be Kramer throwing it in. Set play by the Wildcats. Inbounds pass goes to Van de Vet in the corners. Thinks about a three, guarded by Chris. Top of the key to Benton. Now right wing to Van de Vet, attacking left, trying to get to the hoop. Now out to Kramer. He thinks about a three. Now he gives it over to Klosterman, top of the key. Looking to attack, bounce pass over to Abernathy. Abernathy gets to Van de Vet. Van de Vet, three-pointer on the way is good. Marshall Van de Vet knocks down his third three of the night. 42-22 our score. North Cedar holds the lead. Christ, guarded by Kramer, gets it across half court to Unruh. Now miscommunication there. He's trying to get it to Condon, but Condon wasn't looking. Goes out of bounds. Wildcats will take it. 4:27 to go here in the third. 42-22 our score. Inbounds pass is going to go to Klosterman. Bring it to the cross half court. He gives it over to Van de Vet, into the corner to Kramer. Back to Van de Vet on the left wing. And now right back to Kramer. Kramer dribbling up a little bit. Now top of the key to Abernathy. Right wing to Klosterman, into the corner to Van de Vet. Attack and loses it. Ends up in the hands of Tayden Lang, who's going to throw a skip pass down court to Unruh. He's going to go up with it. His shot is good. Nice transition offense there by the Knights. Lang to Unruh for 2. As Van de Vet into the corner to Kramer. Jack Kramer, three-pointer on the way. That one's no good, off the mark. Rebounded by Lang. Lang attacking now on the full court. Gets it across half court. Has it on the right wing, guarded by Kramer. Top of the key to Walshire. Walshire looking to get down court. Now over to Unruh. Top of the key to Christ. Christ guarded by Van de Vet. Now into the corner to Condon. His three-pointer on the way is no good. We got a foul down low. It's going to be against the Knights. We'll see who they whistled for that foul. It's going to go against number 30, Gage Walshire. It's going to be his second, team foul number 2. Marcus Shellhorn is going to enter the game for the Wildcats. He will get Jack Kramer. Klosterman bringing it up for the Wildcats. Has it top of the key. Now over to Abernathy on the right wing. Top of the key to Van de Vet. Looking around, looking for somewhere to go with it. High post to Benton, short corner to Shellhorn. Skip pass, right wing to Abernathy. Now Van de Vet into the corner to Klosterman. Back to Van de Vet. Abernathy now. Inside to Shellhorn, looking around, over to Van de Vet. Three-pointer on the way for Marshall is good. Marshall Van de Vet, his fourth three-pointer of the night. Good shot there by Marshall. 44-25 our score. Marshall sitting at 14 points in the night. He's having a nice game. Walshire, nice attack there. He's going to take the contact and he'll go to the line for 2. Nice take there to draw the contact. It's going to be called on. That is Aiden's third foul, team foul number 1. Again, Walshire shooting 2 at the line. First shot on the way is no good. Couple subs here. Tyler Jackson checking in for the Knights, as is Jackson Sander. They're going to replace Condon and Lang, who will come out. Walshire set to attempt his second free throw. Second shot on the way. That one's no good. Rattles out. Rebounded by Klosterman. Crossing half court down the sideline. Makes a nice move. Puts it up. He's fouled. And Aiden will go to the line to shoot 2. Nice take there by Aiden. As they're going to get Cale Unruh for the infraction. That's going to be his second, team foul number 3. And again, Aiden Klosterman going to the line for 2. 2:42 to go here in the third. 44-25 lead for the Knights. Aiden's first free throw is no good. Couldn't quite get it to fall. He'll have one more. Aiden's second free throw on the way. That one is good. He makes 1 of 2. 44-26 our score as Chris will bring it up for the Knights. Crossing half court, guarded by Klosterman. Now over to Unruh in the high post. Brings back out to the perimeter. Looking to distribute. Now he's going to dribble it all the way back out to near half court. Gets it over to Walshire, right wing. Now Jackson, mid-range jumper on the way is no good off back iron. Nice rebound there by Shellhorn. He hands it off to Van de Vet, and he will bring it up for Central City. Van de Vet over to Klosterman in the left wing. Short corner to Benton. Now back to Klosterman. Top of the key to Abernathy. Van de Vet thinks about a 3 there on the right wing. Skip pass is tipped. Chris will try to save it. He does. Jackson tipped it, and and Chris came up with it. Chris attacking the hoop. Gives it over to Sander. His mid-range jumper on the way is a bit short. Rebounded by Walshire. He's going to go back up with it. His putback is good. That's Gage. Walshire gets the offensive rebound and the putback. 46-26 our score. Klosterman looking to attack. He puts up a shot. It's good. Nice finish there by Aiden. Plus the foul, so he'll go to the line for 1. That foul is going to go against Gage Walshire. That's his third, team foul number 4. As Klosterman will go to the line for 1. Jacob Sanders going to check in for the Knights. He will replace Walshire, who just picked up his third foul. Marcus Prusman and Jack Kramer checking in for Central City. Abernathy and Benton will go to the bench. As Klosterman will be set to attempt his 1 free throw after getting the 2 points and the contact. Free throw on the way is good. Klosterman knocks it down for the 3-point play. 46-29. Chris takes the inbounds pass. gets through the Wildcat defense. Now to Cedar in the short corner. Hands it off in the corner. Now right wing. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Off the mark there by Jackson. Ball's fought for. We got a jump ball. I believe it'll stay here.
Jump ball is called possession arrow.
It will stay here as the possession arrow favors North Cedar. Unruh will throw it in. Gets it into Chris in the right corner. He'll take the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Jackson. He's going to try to go up with it. Puts it up. He's fouled. And Jackson will go to the line for two. Foul is going to go against Marcus Shellhorn. That is going to be his fourth. Team foul number 3.
At the line, shooting two, Tyler Jackson.
Excuse me, team foul number 2, it looks like. As Tyler Jackson will go to the line for 2. His first shot is no good. Going to have Troy Curtis checking into the game for the Wildcats. Marcus Shellhorn will go to the bench with 4 fouls. As Jackson gets set to attempt his second free throw. Second shot on the way. That one's short. No good. Jackson gets his own rebound, though. Saves it. Chris has the top of the key. Now over to Unruh. He's going to attack the hoop. Nice move. Puts it up. No good. Too strong. Rebounded by Cedar. Working down low. Puts it up. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Unruh in the corner. Top of the key to Chris. Guarded by Klosterman. Going to look to reset. Attacking. Gets it over to Unruh. Now Jackson top of the key. Jackson into the left wing. Unruh now dribbling over. Hands it over to Chris, top of the key. Attacking the hoop. Out to Jackson. Knights look to be in no hurry to score here. 17-point lead with 42 seconds to go in the third. Unruh gives it over to Chris on the left wing. Attacking the hoop. Now Cedar. Short jumper on the way from Sanders. Good. He gets it to fall. As Jacob Cedar, I believe, his first bucket of the night. 48-29. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Kramer has it right wing. Now over to Van de Vet and now over to Klosterman. Clock continuing to tick down here. Van de Vet tapped the key right at the volleyball line. Uses the screen from Prusman. Now over to Klosterman. He fakes the three attacking. He'll pull up. Long two-pointer is no good. It's going to go behind the basket and out of bounds. As Nate Meyer is going to check in for the Knights. He will replace Devontae Christ. 8 seconds remaining here in the third. 48-29. Knights will have it. Jackson Cedar will throw it in. Gets it into Meyer. Crossing half court. 4 seconds now. 3. Into the corner to Unruh. 2, 1. He's got to take a 3. He gets it off after the buzzer, I believe. Was missed regardless. So that is going to do it for quarter number 3. Through 3 quarters of play, our score North Cedar 48, Central City 29.
Also number 22, Casper Abernathy.
So just 8 minutes to go in this game. 48-29 is our score. Lead held by North Cedar. So we'll take this opportunity here in the quarter break to give a shout out to our sponsor, Next Bank. Next Bank represents a new approach to banking in Iowa, expanded services, more technology, and increased personal attention. If you want to take your banking to the next level, Next Bank is for you. Next Bank is proud to sponsor Central City Sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So as always, can't say enough about Next Bank and the support they provide for Wildcat Sports and our broadcasts. So just 8 minutes to go here in this game as the Wildcats try to get a comeback going, trailing by 19 here, 48-29 our score. Buzzer sounds, and we're about set to go here for quarter number 4. Looks like it's going to be Wildcat ball to start. Knights are going to go with Meyer, Jackson, Unruh, Cedar, and Cedar. Jacob Cedar and Jackson Cedar. Wildcats have Klosterman, Van de Vet, Abernathy, Benton, and Hansen. Inbounds pass goes to Klosterman. We're underway here in quarter number 4. Klosterman gets it out to Abernathy in the corner. He's going to take the three-pointer. On the way is no go down, picked up by Hansen. He takes one dribble, loses it. Ball's on the floor. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Carlson here. 11 seconds into the fourth quarter. There's some nice hustle there by Hansen to get the offensive rebound and secure it. 30 seconds. So 7:49 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Our score: Central City 48, North Cedar 48, Central City 29. That's Coach Carlson of the Wildcats called a quick 30-second timeout there to save possession. Horn sounds. Wildcats back on the floor. Hanson will throw it in from underneath the hoop. North Cedar coming back onto the floor as well. Same groups for both sides. Only played 11 seconds, so that makes sense. Hanson to throw it in. Wildcats running the set play here. Gets it into Benton. He goes right up with it. Doesn't come to the ground. Can't get it to go. Walshire attacking now, crossing half court. Going to go up with it, and it's going to be a block called against Abernathy. He tried to take a charge, wasn't quite in position. Walshire did a pretty good job of avoiding him. So foul is going to go against Castor Abernathy. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 3 in the second half, as Unruh will throw it in underneath the hoop for the Knights. Gets it into Walshire. Nice set play there by North Cedar, as Gage Walshire gets it to go. Vandevet has a top of the key. Double team comes. In a lot of trouble there, a lot of pressure. Pass is stolen away. Jackson has it, running the full court. He's going to go up with it. No good. Vandevet's going to pull up the long defensive rebound. Has it on the right wing. Now kicks it back out to Hanson. Over to Klosterman. Has it poked loose. Gets it back, though. Attacking the hoop. Now pulls it back out. Left wing to Abernathy. Top of the key to Vandevet. He's going to take a deep three on the way. That's no good off front of the rim. Rebounded by Unruh. He'll take it 2-on-3 in the fast break. Looking to get to the hoop. Puts it up. His floater's good. Cale Unruh finishes at the rim. Abernathy now will bring it up for Central City. Bounce pass to Vandevet. Picks it up, now gives it over to Abernathy. He's in some trouble, picks up his dribble now, Benton short corner. Now back to Abernathy, left wing. Pass off the mark, miscommunication there as Unruh comes up with the steal. Over to Meyer in the corner. Thinks about a three, now attacking the hoop, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Klosterman. As Aiden will bring it up for the Wildcats. Guarded by Jackson. Nice take to the hoop there as Aiden Klosterman goes coast to coast and finishes at the hoop. Nice take there as Aiden Klosterman finishes that one. Walshire on the attack. It's into the corner, but we've got an offensive foul. Great job there by Jaden Hanson to take the charge as Gage Walshire is going to be whistled for his 4th foul. Team foul number 5. As Joe Condon's going to check into the game for the Knights. Nate Meyer will come out. Jack Kramer and Marcus Shellhorn both checked in for the Wildcats. As Klosterman's going to bring it up for Central City. Over to Kramer on the right wing. Top of the key to Klosterman. Pass is tipped. Tried to get to the high post. He gets it back. Klosterman attacking the hoop. Throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Walshire. As he'll take it up the floor for the Knights. Trying to get to the hoop. In some trouble. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Condon. Now into the right wing. That's Unruh. He gets it over to Walshire. Attacking the hoop. Picks up his dribble short corner. Now top of the key to Jackson. He'll take a three-pointer on the way. That's good. Tyler Jackson knocks down the three. He's got a nice looking jumper there. Has a lot of, really jumps up high on his shot. That's Kramer's pass into the corner to Vandevet. Now top of the key back to Kramer. Attacking the hoop. Pull-up jumper. Does it instead. He does a pass to Shellhorn. Now top of the key to Klosterman. His shot's off the mark. Offensive rebound by Kramer. His shot's off the mark as well. Rebound pulled down by Unruh of the Knights. 55-31 our score here with 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Three-pointer on the way from Walshire. That's no good. Rebound tip picked up by Condon. Wide open look at the hoop as he got through the traffic inside and got to the hoop to finish. So 57-31 as we're going to have a foul, it looks like. It's going to go against Tyler Jackson. That's going to be his 4th, team foul number 6. He will come out. It's going to be JT Cash checking in for the first time tonight for the Knights. As Klosterman has a top of the key. Almost loses his dribble. Now has it stolen away. Wide open look at the hoop for Unruh. He's going to go up with it, and he finishes at the rim. Cale Unruh got the steal and nothing in front of him there except for him in the basket. Left wing to Klosterman, attacking the hoop. Bounce pass over to Benton. His shot's on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down by Condon. Condon now gets it over to Cash in the corner. Cash get past top of the key. Now JT Cash gets it back. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Shellhorn, quickly gets it over to Kramer. Just over 4 minutes to go in the fourth here, 59-31 our score. Top of the key to Klosterman, now right wing to Van de Vet. Back to Klosterman, he will take the three on the way, is no good. Off the mark, rebounded by Walshire. Walshire looking to go coast to coast here. He's going to go up with it. His shot's a little bit short. Rebound tipped by Shellhorn, picked up by Van de Vet. As he'll take it up for the Wildcats. He uses the screen there from Shellhorn. Now top of the key to Abernathy, or excuse me, to Klosterman. Three-pointer on the way from Kramer. That one is short. Condon struggles to secure the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. So the Wildcats will keep it. A couple subs here for the Knights. We've got Tyler Jackson coming back in. He's got 4 fouls. And also Jackson Sander. Kale Unruh and Gage Walshire will check out for North Cedar. As Kramer will throw it into the corner. Van de Vet wide open look from the corner is off the mark, left it a bit long. Rebounded by Condon. Gets it over to Cash. He loses it out of bounds. That's a turnover there for the Knights. It goes into the main entry area here at North Cedar High School. Van de Vet kindly hustles over to grab it. Troy Curtis and Marcus Prusman going to check into the game. A couple upperclassmen, both juniors, replacing Benton and Shellhorn, freshman and sophomore respectively. Right wing to Kramer, now over to Van de Vet, top of the key. Down low to Curtis. He kicks it back out to Kramer. He'll take a three. Jack Kramer's three is long, rebounded by Klosterman. Takes one dribble, goes back up with it. Takes a lot of contact there from Jackson Sander. It's going to be called for the foul, and Aiden Klosterman will go to the line for 2. Foul's on Jackson Sander. That's his first, team foul number 7. So they are over the limit. 3:14 to go here. 59-31 lead for the Knights as Aiden Klosterman will shoot 2 at the line. First one on the way from Aiden is good. He'll get one more. Nate Meyer checking in for the Knights, and Christopher Greif checking in for the first time tonight for the Wildcats. Dakota Little is also at the scorer's table. He'll come in after this free throw, assuming Aiden makes it. Jack Kramer exited the game for the Wildcats. Second free throw is good from Klosterman, as Dakota Little's going to check in, and Aiden Klosterman will go to the bench, presumably for the final time this season, as it looks like the Wildcats are trying to get some younger guys in this game that's gotten out of hand. 59-33 here with just over 3 minutes to go. Meyer has it left wing. Top of the key, now into the corner to Cash. Meyer picks up his dribble, top of the key to Jackson, attacking the hoop. He goes up with it. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Sander. Sander kicks it out top of the key to Meyer. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Curtis fighting for the rebound. He pulls it down. Loses it, though, and Meyer comes up with it and gets the shot to go. As Nate Meyer got the steal and the score there. 61-33 our score. As Greif top of the key now. Double team comes. Dribbling close to half court. Stolen away. Meyer again with the steal. Goes up. He can't make the shot, but he is fouled there. Christopher Greif's going to be whistled for the foul. That's going to be Christopher Greif's first foul, team foul number 4, I believe. As Nate Meyer will go to the line for 2. Free throw on the way is no good off back iron. Meyer couldn't get the first one to go. We'll have one more. Again, 61-33 our score here with 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw on the way is no good, so he can't get either, but Cash pulls down the offensive rebound. He's going to put up a short jumper. It's too long, no good. Rebounded by Jackson, top of the key to Meyer. Thinks about a 3, attacking, now into the corner to Jackson. He will take 3. On the way, that's good. Tyler Jackson knocks down, I believe, his third three-pointer of the night. As Van de Vet will bring it up for the Wildcats here. 64-33, 2:10 to go in the fourth. Van de Vet attacking the hoop, puts it up, it's blocked. It's going to go out of bounds off the Knights. I think it may have been Jackson Sander that got that one. There were a couple Knights in there. As Prusman's going to throw it in for the Wildcats. Gets it into Van de Vet. Marshall dribbling right. Now over to Prusman in the corner. Marcus Prusman, three-pointer on the way, is too long, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. He gives it over to Jackson. Under 2 minutes to go. Meyer, he takes top of the key. 3 on the way is good. Nate Meyer knocks down the 3. As Van de Vet has it crossing half court. Minute 45 to go. Dribbling to his left. Now gets it into the corner to Greif. Attacking, nearly loses it. Has a shot blocked. Rebounded by Cash. Cash bringing to the cross half court for the Knights. Attacking, pull-up jumper on the way is no good. Rebounded by Sander. His putback shot is no good, but he is fouled. So Jacob Sander will go to the line for 2 for the Knights. Foul went against Troy Curtis. That's going to be his first team foul, number 5. As again, Jacob Sander going to the line for 2. First shot on the way is no good off back iron, a little bit too strong. He'll have a chance for one more. Minute and a half to go, a minute 24 to be specific here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw on the way is good, so Sander makes 1 of 2. Greif to throw it in, gets it into Van de Vet. Marshall, the lone senior on this team, playing his final minutes of basketball as a Wildcat. Nice bounce pass there by Marshall, inside to Curtis Troy. Curtis finishes at the rim off the assist from Van de Vet. As Meyer crossing half court, guarded by Greif. Clock rolling down. We're down to just over a minute. And now under a minute to go here in the fourth. Ball's loose. Van de Vet gets it. Nice steal there by Marshall. Bringing to the cross half court. Guarded by Meyer. Over to Prusman now. Right wing to Greif. Pass is tipped. Jackson, he does come up with a steal there as Tyler Jackson, nice hustle there defensively to come up with the steal. We'll see if the Knights just decide to slow it down and let the clock run out if they want another shot. Shot on the way from Cash is short. Out of bounds. As it looks like we are on running clock, so the clock continues to run. 68-35 our score. Van de Vet to bring it up. 20 seconds and counting to go in the game. Van de Vet crossing half court. We'll see if the Wildcats try to run another play here on offense or if they just call it a night. 10 seconds to go now and counting. Three-pointer on the way from Van de Vet is good. Marshall Van de Vet right before his final, and he comes up with a steal. So what a succession of play there from Marshall. On his final play as a Wildcat, knocked down a three-pointer and then got a nice steal. So got to give a huge shout out to our sole senior on this Wildcat team, Marshall Van de Vet. Had a lot of adversity this year. Had some guys not come out that had previously played. And obviously the Wildcats didn't have the success they hoped for this season. But huge props to Marshall for playing hard this entire season. He did a great job throughout. Our lone senior, he'll certainly be missed, not just in basketball, but also just through the Central City community and other sports and in the school. So that is our final score, ladies and gentlemen. North Cedar 68, Central City 38. North Cedar will travel to Miles on Monday to take on 18-0 undefeated Easton Valley. And the Central City Wildcat season ends here tonight in Clarence, home of the North Cedar Knights. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening in all season to your Central City boys basketball team. The girls aren't quite done yet. I'll be there in Turkey Valley on Tuesday as they play the Turkey Valley Trojans in I believe it's a quarterfinal matchup in the Region 3 bracket there. But that's going to do it here for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me with some technical difficulties. Luckily, I was able to work there for that second half. I'm assuming we were just in the bad spot for the hot spot or something like that. But regardless, we got through it, and thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for tuning in all basketball season long. We'll talk to you next boys basketball season. And don't forget, girls basketball broadcast this Tuesday at 7. Wildcats traveling